whitetail and elk will do this. And they do it for different reasons at different parts of the year. So a lot of people call it a rub or horned up tree. So late summer, early fall, when the deer are coming out of velvet and the velvet on their horns is falling off, they'll rub trees to get the velvet off their horns. So that's one time you'll see that. Another time you'll see it is during the rut. And what the rut means is when all the does go into heat or into estrus. And the bucks will create a scrape line and a rub line. They'll come in and they'll horn trees up. They have scent glands underneath the base of their horn or antlers. And when they do, when they rub the trees, they'll leave their scent on. And a lot of times, accompany this in the fall, you'll see a big spot where they scrape the dirt out. And all the leaves will be scraped back, and then the does will come through, and they'll pee on that spot, and let the bucks know that they're in heat, they're in estrus. And usually, you'll see a whole rub line or scrape line like this, where you'll find a tree, and if you start looking, you'll see another one, and there's a path that they're walking. So the deer will follow a continuous path, and they'll do a scrape line. But elk, mule deer, and whitetail do this. The elk obviously will be a lot bigger trees, a lot taller. A lot of times you'll see them snapped off because when they're in the rut, they'll get really rambunctious and start breaking trees off. And a lot of times you'll hear that in the fall. You'll hear when the elk are bugling real hard during the middle of the rut, you'll hear them snapping trees off.